Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Gears Ground Up. This video is another video on the introduction series to Python Interpreter. I had a comment recently about how to make a function within the Python Interpreter, and that's what this video is about. So when creating a function in the Python Interpreter, we follow the standard syntax of using the keyword def for definition, and then the name of the function that you want it to be called. So I'm going to type in something like test function, and I'll just use a capital F here to signify as a second word with no space. We can't use a space when defining a function, so I got two words here, and conventionally the first word is lowercase, and we'll say def space test function is the name of my function. Then we use parentheses. In this case, we're not going to use any arguments, just going to leave that blank, and we'll hit or type a colon to signify that this is a function. And then we hit enter, and we'll notice here in the interpreter it's no longer these arrow carets, we actually have these dots, and that tells us that we are now defining the function. The thing is if you were to not indent and you just wanted to say, okay, I want to add to this function a message that says hello world, and I hit enter, it gives us a syntax error. And the nice thing is it tells us that we need an indentation block after the function definition on line 1. So if we were to start again, clear all this off, and say def test function with our parentheses and colon, you'll see here that we have the dots down at the bottom, tells us we're defining the function. So you can hit spacebar 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can just hit tab, and here I can now type print hello world, and then close it with the parentheses and hit enter. Now, it gives me the dots again because I can add more information to this function, and maybe I can say something like this is line 2 of the function called test function, just to be a little specific, I guess. And we hit enter and it says okay, waiting for another line for the function, but for now we'll just hit enter and we're back to the arrows to signify Python Interpreter is ready to accept a new line or new piece of information to run. So if we call that function, and we do that by not typing def because we're not defining the function anymore, we're just going to call on it. We type in the same capitalization spelling for the function name, and parentheses, no colon, because we're not defining a function or creating some condition, we're just calling on this piece of memory here that was stored. We hit enter, and then it prints out our lines. Hello world, this is line 2 of the function called test function. Okay, hope you found that helpful. The next video is, I'll just make another one on creating a variable and concatenating that variable with a string inside of your function definition in Python Interpreter. Okay, thanks so much for the comments. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave any comments down below about questions you have or things you might like to see in a future video. Take care.